say when you're selling a house, you should roast coffee beans in the oven to make it seem more homely.
Selling it?
Haven't you told him?
I was going to.
Who in the right mind to buy this place, eh? Well, apart from you.
Look, it might not come to anything.
Come on, who?
Tony Cairns.
If I can sell him the house, the Melby's farm up at the tops is going for a song. With direct access to our land.
Yeah, maybe you can convince him it's a bomb site and he can pretend he's still in the army. Forget about the coffee beans, Sarah. Try essence of cordite.
And where did you sneak off to?
To get these.
Oh, Vic. We sell flowers.
Ah, not good enough for you, though. Shall I put them in water?
Vic.
Oh, and listen. Let's forget about coffee for 11s. We're having champagne cocktails instead.
I really don't think...
Well, all right, I'll stick it in the fridge. If you like, I'll even drink it out of one of your dancing shoes.
Now, don't forget, we're going to Seth and Betty's. Betty's making us a very special dinner, so please don't be late.
Do we have to?
Of course, why not?
It's just, it's my first day back at work and I've got to see Steve first thing. Chris has already put the
Steve won't listen to Chris.
Can't we just make an excuse? Have a quiet night in?
Well, we can't get up to much at home. Not with Mum, Dad and Roy about.
Okay.
Morning. Get people talking.
Linda.
Not just the animals feeling the joys of spring, then? Hey, look, I'm only jealous.
Well, I'll see you tonight. Yeah. And no sneaking off with Seth for an after-work drink. Otherwise, you'll both be in for it, all right?
What time's the midwife due?
Today.
I know today. What time?
Today. That's all she said.
I thought you said you were ready.
Yeah, just give me half a minute.
What's this?
A list of feeding times for Emma.
Emma eats when she's hungry. Breakfast, lunch, 3 a.m, all the same to her.
For the baby.
Babies are the same, though.
They're not like soldiers, you know, Dad. You can't make them follow orders.
A bit of discipline won't do any harm.
For who?
You. There's a list of feeding times.
Dad, there's
You
no...
can't start them too young. Even though she's only a baby, she'll soon start to run you ragged. You've got to show them who's boss.
Returning to school's becoming more attractive by the minute, eh, Em?
Are you ready?
Where are you going?
House hunting.
Tony, you've already seen everything within a 20-mile radius.
So, I won't be getting your hopes up. Charlie, I'm going.
Basically, I want you to take over the day-to-day running of the estate. Be my right-hand man.
Oh.
Is that it?
Thanks.
How about, do I get a pay rise? Well, there's a fair bit of responsibility involved.
I don't mind.
So £100 a month increase is okay?
Yeah, great.
You know, Biff, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit pushier.
It's not my style. But thanks anyway.
Glad to see you back. Some drains need unblocking at the holiday village.
Right, I'll get somebody onto it.
No, you do it.
Steve's right-hand man. I don't do that.
What did you say?
I promoted Biff.
Without even asking me.
And your advice would have been?
Not in this lifetime.
Then it's a good job I run this business, Chris, and not you. Thanks, Biff.
If you're doing this to humiliate me...
Of course. You used to run the estate on that sort of petty basis, didn't you? Well, I run it now, Chris. Efficiently.
Prawns or smoked salmon?
What?
Which do you prefer?
For what?
I thought tonight, you know, we could get Donna off to bed early and have a romantic...
Vic.
I've got some coffee beans for the sambuca. And this time I promise I won't forget to blow the flame out before I try and drink it.
Look,
remember that rest?
About last night.
Oh, Happy New Year, by the way, even if it is April.
It was a mistake.
Of course it wasn't. You know, we're back together.
I knew you'd think that.
What else am I supposed to think?
I am sorry, Vic, but...
But you knew what it would mean to me. How the hell could you do that? Haven't you messed me about enough for the last 6 months? I really thought we were back together.
Oh,
Sorry, Zoe was right. Spring is in the air. Any chance of a pint of milk?
Sorry, Mr. Bossman. Emergency. Seth's tripped up over a molo.
You what? Is that Yorkshire slang for something filthy?
He reckons he can't move. He's banged his head and all.
I seem to remember Dev's first day on the job Seth tried it on. It'll be a con.
Come on.
To be strictly accurate about these things, in a civil ceremony, one doesn't actually need a best man.
But you said it wouldn't be proper without one.
Well, it certainly isn't proper for you to go around touting for one.
I've said I'm sorry.
You don't understand how bitter Alan Turner can be. He's jealous of me, jealous of my success, jealous of you. That's why I didn't approach him.
Who are you going to get to do it, then?
Don't worry, I'll find the right person, I promise.
Excuse us, Eric. Dee, tomorrow night, I don't suppose you're doing anything?
I don't think so.
Well, you are now. You can't have a wedding without hen party. Oh, by the way, it's not to do with real hens. We're not barbarians.
No, Eric's warned me about hen night.
Eric, she'll be in safe hands.
Well, at least until she's married.
Dee, if you're going to be a British bride, you have to follow the customs.
Well, there's someone who speaks from vast experience.
Thank you for that, Eric. Wow.
All right.
Hiya.
Before I show you around, Tony, I'd like you to know you're seeing it at its worst.
Best way. Things can only improve.
Dad, this is seriously wonderful.
How much are you paid here?
Closed windows. Like something out of Wuthering Heights. I can keep my simple sister locked up there. Passers-by will just see her ghostly face.
That's another plus.
Yeah?
Dead quiet. Not like the middle of the village.
Yeah.
So, how's your DIY?
I'll come and see you later, OK?
Who's going to see to me birds?
Roy, but he just don't know it yet. I tell him it's a job with all the birds he can handle.
Will you tell Betty?
I'll bring her in myself, OK, Seth? Cheers.
Your first accident report. Senile gamekeeper falls down molehole. You can spell all those words, I presume?
You think this is something to laugh about, don't you? He might have broken his foot and there could be a concussion. That's serious at his age.
What's serious, Mr. Fowler? I suppose I should call you that now you're one of us. Is keeping the estate running. I know without Seth it'll be hard, but that's your job. Now you've taken the Tate shilling again. Of course, now it's rather more than a shilling.
Is there a point to all this?
The point is, this business is a nice little reminder of your new responsibilities. No slipping home to wifey at clocking off time. You'll be working all hours God sends. Well, who knows?
Me and Linda are happily married. Not that you'd have a clue as to what that meant.
You think that, do you? You know why she told you before? Because she was frightened. Frightened she was enjoying my visits too much.
And the drinks are on me. I've got an interview.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, theme pub in Leeds.
And what sort of theme?
Oh, strippers if I know him.
Actually, it's not. It's a family pub with a children's adventure room attached. And they want an experienced bar manager.
Did you have a good chance of getting it?
Well, they seem keen on the phone.
Oh, great. Well, let me buy a drink then to celebrate.
You've not got rid of him yet, you know.
Look, I'm just happy for a fellow colleague in the licensed trade.
Mandy, we appear to have some cases of American beers in the cellar.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, Al. The rep called, said they were a real winner.
Oh, he's been saying that for months. I've always turned him down.
You've been conned, love. It's a line the brewery can't shift anywhere.
Oh, I wish you'd asked.
Well, sorry, Al, it's just, you know, when we up for bar manager's job, I thought you want me to show some self-initiative.
Yes. Yeah, yes, of course.
I've been thinking about this money mess you're in.
Funny. Everybody's been thinking about that. Steve's relieving me of my duties so I can contemplate a revolver in the library.
Don't even joke about it, Chris.
Who's joking? Zoe, I've got nothing. No wife, no child, no friends.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And now, no money.
Well, it's all your own fault, Chris.
Yeah, I deserved a plane to land on me.
You know what I mean? Your attitude. It's arrogant, offensive.
Thank you, I forgot. No redeeming qualities. I think you've completed the circle there, little sister.
OK, so now you're about as low as you can get.
The only way is up?
Yeah, why not?
Because of everything I've just said. You want me to remind you? I've got nothing.
All right, I can't do anything about that. But as for the money...
Oh, you'll be pleased to hear. I've decided exactly what to do about that.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm declaring myself bankrupt. Let the vultures fight over the bones.
You can't.
Zoe, you might now control this business, but what you understand about finance...
There's no point. You're sharing Home Farm.
My only asset.
Yes. Sell it to me, and your troubles are over.
You buy me out?
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Using the money you inherit from Kim, the money she conned out of me, that got me in this mess in the first place.
There's no point.
Just when I thought I couldn't get any lower, you open the trap door. Shove it, Zoe. You shove your offer where the sun doesn't shine.
He's been humiliated and it hurts. He's just lashing out.
But if he's bankrupt, he can't have a bank account, he can't get credit. He certainly can't be the director of a business like this.
Well, perhaps that's what he wanted all along. He must know by now he can't hack it. Maybe deep down he just wants rid of it all.
But Chris lives for Home Farm.
Then it's about time he found something more worthwhile to give his life to.
Like you have, you mean?
I happen to be good at what I do, very good. And I know it's all just a game.
Yeah, to you maybe. But it's not just about Chris anymore. Rachel and Joseph will lose everything. And Dad would be heartbroken if he knew.
Your dad would be proud of you. You're doing your best, Zoe.
Well, I just don't know how much longer I can cope. This last month has been a nightmare. Dad being arrested, me in charge of all this. I don't know what I'm doing.
I do.
And I'm trying to work as a vet. Half the calls I get are from farmers just wanting to see if I turn up. And if I do, whether I've got murderer's daughter tattooed on my forehead.
Well, from what I hear about vets, I'm sure you'll be charging plenty for the privilege.
And now all this business with Chris. I don't know what's going to happen next, Steve. I lie awake at night just wondering. I'm scared stiff. I can't show it. I can't tell anyone. I've just had enough.
Come on, Zoe. Look, I'm here now. You don't have to worry anymore. Like I said, this is what I'm good at.
Dad, there's even a barn where Mum can stick a kiln and stuff.
It's listed.
What has? Pile of stones?
There's so much room, so much potential. We wouldn't have to compromise.
Dad, has Charlie been giving you something hallucinogenic?
Oh, come on, Will. You're the one with the imagination.
Oh, yeah, and I can just imagine what Mum's going to say when we tell her.
Tell her what?
Oh, hi.
I saw the car. I'm trying to decide where the furniture will fit.
We're trying to decide where the roof will fit.
The house and the barn, Jack. How much?
You serious?
Might be. At the right price.
Right. I was 170 soon.
Sounds good.
Done.
I think we have been.
I am shattered. Home Farm's a right mess.
You knew what you were getting yourself into.
I know. No pain, no gain. Besides, you're in this place far better than your husband ever ran the estate.
It's still your business. I'm just a glorified filing clerk.
I hope you don't tell the clients that.
Why? What have you said to them about me?
Look, they've got to know they could trust you as much as they would me. If they feel they're being neglected, they'll...
I do my best. Steve, there is something.
Yeah, I know. I know I left you in the lurch too much. Look, how about a night out? Dinner, the casino?
I can't afford it. I need to organise a babysitter and you're shattered, remember? Steve, there is something.
Well, if you wanted to come, you'd find a way, not excuses. This is a copy, isn't it?
I've been trying to tell you.
This application for the share issue had to be in last week. Rachel, tell me this is a copy.
How is he?
Well, I'm going to have a word with that doctor. They reckon they're going to keep him in.
She's jealous because this right pretty nurse fancies me somewhat rotten.
I mean, it's a bad sprain, no worse.
Oh, it's the concussion, Betty. They're going to keep him in for observation. It's only for one night.
Now, don't you go taking their sides just 'cause you're his boss now.
Betty!
Well, it can turn heads, can power, Brian Fowler. And don't you be late tonight, 'cause I shall need company. Now this old fool has found an excuse.
I feel I've already had a glimpse of hell today. The baby didn't stop crying. The midwife didn't turn up. My mother was on the phone, briefly. And now you turn up and tell me you've bought us a ruin.
I didn't say I bought a ruin.
No, Will did. And from the sound of it...
OK, so it needs a bit of work.
Economic with the old actuality, eh, Dad?
Hey, you were the one that was raving about it. What did your mother want?
I phoned her to tell her about the baby.
Oh.
She put the phone down on me. Twice.
I suppose you couldn't expect much less. Tomorrow. Come up and look at the place tomorrow. If you hate it, I'll give back word.
You do know how to make yourself popular, don't you, Tony?
I tried to explain.
You can get round me. You always do. But the Sugdens are our new neighbours. If you give back word, they'll hate us forever.
Becky, sweetheart, if we don't buy the place, they won't be neighbours. And there ain't another house in the whole Dale that's as right as this one.
Now, there's a chilling thought. Pile of rubble's our best bet.
Milani's were my first clients, never mind the biggest. Of all the people you could choose to let down.
I didn't choose to let anybody down. This was a mistake, pure and simple.
Oh, it certainly was. One that's going to cost me thousands, Rachel.
If you'd kept an eye on your business rather than swanning off to home farm all the time...
Well, I thought I could trust you.
You can! It wasn't just my mistake. I did ask you to check everything.
You know how busy I've been.
Yeah, about as busy as me. Normally there are two of us in this office, and just recently there's only been me, and when you do come, you just collapse on the sofa.
Don't try to pass the blame onto me, Rachel. This is your cock-up. Funny how it happens when your mind's full of Chris's money problems.
Well, it's hardly surprising, is it?
Look, just forget it. Go home and get your act together, all right?
I really can't believe this, Jack. £170,000.
I know. He nearly bit me hand off. I should have asked for 200,000 and come down a bit.
But we didn't pay that much for the farm and the land.
Hey, I was hoping for ecstatic. I'd have settled for overjoyed. Sarah, got a buyer for that nightmare. I mean, it means I'll be able to go after the Melby's place now. Think about it. A farmhouse, lots of rooms, no builders.
I love it when you talk dirty.
There you are. Oh, can you get that, Biff, love?
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not watching me weight anymore.
Oh, I didn't think you did.
Well, not much. But now Biff's been promoted, it means we can start a family. Hiya, Roy.
All right, Betty, Biff told me to stop by and let you know how Seth's doing. Are you all right, Betty?
Hey? Yeah, yeah.
I was just saying we can start a family now.
Well, now I'm here.
Now Biff's got a rise with his new job, stupid.
Ah, flipping heck. What chance of us downtrodden masses got if boss man here's going money mad to keep our Linda in babies?
Would you like to stay and eat with us, Roy? There's plenty.
Yeah, why don't you?
Go and get yourself a chair, lad.
I think we need to talk about this later, Linda.
Well, what's there to talk about? You said you wanted a family, and you said we couldn't afford it. Well, now we can. Don't look so scared, Biff. People do it all the time.
Terry, could I have a word? Delicate matter.
Well, it's about the birds and bees, Eric. I'm the last man in the world to help you.
Another beer for Steve, please. Can I give it to him on the house?
Now, why should we give one of the richest men in the village a free beer?
He's unhappy. Him and Rachel have had a row.
So drowning his sorrows helps our profits, darling.
Not as much as if he and Rachel make up and start drinking champagne.
Fair point. All right, go and tell him what a wonderful woman Rachel really is. Put it on his bill anyway. And a couple of those, he won't notice a thing.
Eric, this delicate matter.
Yes, I was wondering, you and I have got on quite well in the past week or two.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this?
Relax, old boy. It's not your body I'm after. Well, actually, it is.
Look, I hope you get to the point before one of us dies. Me of a heart attack and you through losing your throat.
Right, OK. Best man, I need one. You'd be terrific. Good speaker, life and soul and all that.
Eric, you're supposed to ask a mate.
Yes, well, in your hour of need, I gave you a job.
In my hour of need, you saw a bar manager out of work and took him on as a barman at half the wage.
And could just as easily sack him. Now, look, chap.
Eric! I've still got friends in this village and a little amount of self-respect. Let me keep them, eh?
I can't believe I did it. I should have known it would get Vic's hopes up.
And there is no hope.
OK, on his time. I went to bed with him to see what I felt. To see if I could even pretend. Having a taste of forbidden fruit didn't help.
No, well, I suppose it would be quite difficult.
It was so long since I'd had another man, I've forgotten, you know.
But Viv, that was new and exciting. You know, it would have become the same in the end.
No. That's one thing it would never have done. Terry made me feel so alive. And with Vic, I wish I was dead.
So then, Biff, fancy buying me a drink before Linda spends all your money on nappies?
No.
I'll tell you about that nurse I was seeing, mate. God, she was gorgeous.
And I thought you went to see Seth because you were his mate.
Seth, we're either.
Hey, just a minute. Linda, why don't you take Roy over to Woolpack and Biff can help me clear up?
It's all right, Betty. I don't mind helping.
No. I know he's very important these days, but we mustn't let him forget his roots.
Look, why don't we all just clear up?
I give the orders in this house, Mr. Fowler.
OK, Betty. Well, thank you very much. I'll see you later. Come on, then.
Did you really think that by dragging Roy along you could avoid this conversation?
No, of course not.
No, of course not. Because you'd never try to avoid the issue, would you? When are you going to tell her?
I can't, Betty.
Oh, I've never seen her look so happy. She's radiant. She couldn't already be pregnant.
I'm not soft in the head. We are taking precautions.
You are or she is?
Well, she... Look, she's not pregnant.
When are you going to tell her that she can never be?
There's no more than a chance that my dad has passed it on.
A good chance.
And if I have got it, then I might not pass it on.
Luke, Biff, go and have the test. If you've got it, you've got to tell her. But if you haven't got it, then there's no problem.
It'd break her heart, Betty. I'm not sure I can do that.
Don't be pathetic. This isn't just you we're talking about here. It's your wife and family.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that if I'm not man enough to tell her, you will?
Yes, Brian, that is exactly what I am saying.